What's good? What's good, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Hidden Gems coming to you in the middle of the day. Some of y'all are like, what the hell is going on? This man is live. Like, what is good? But man, it's been a lot of stuff going on this week. This has been the week of memories. I tell you, boy, this week has consisted of so many memories and stories that I'll be able to pass down to my children, who will hopefully pass it down to their children, et cetera, et cetera. But no, but seriously, man, it's good to be back behind the camera, behind the mic, or on the mic, however you want to say it, man. It's good to be back. I was trying to go live on Monday, but some things came up. Then tried to get back on Wednesday. Work switched up our off days, so Wednesday is no longer my day to go live. I am now a Thursday guy. We are moving according to the shifts and the numbers that we need for sending out shipments right now. So Thursdays will be my day. Look forward to that. We'll have some other stuff when I can during the week, hours of power, and just go from there. But man, appreciate y'all for coming out. Let me go ahead and tend to the chat real quick. All right. First up, my guy, Charm City, man. Scent of the day is Richwood by Zerjov. Felt like living opulent today. All right, all right, all right. My guy Dutch in here. Scent of the day is Essential Harmony Insatiable and Insatiable Beard Oil. Match on this fine Friday. Brother, I told you about it. Delicious. My guy Will. Sips and Sniffs, and scent of the day is Oud Zarian. Okay, yeah. My guy P the Procurer. What's going on, man? Greetings. Glad to see you, bro. Hey, glad to see you too, man. Scent of the day is Forbidden Temptations, a beautiful fragrance. Yes, indeedy. My guy Rafan. What's going on? Scent of the night is Boy 1920, Sacro e Profano. Just delivered about a half hour ago. Orange, oud, pink pepper, saffron, and rose. I wonder if that pink pepper and that orange are popping, boy. I wonder if it's a bright orange, man. Let us know. Good to have everybody in the chat and whatnot. As y'all know, I'm trying to still get rid of my discovery sets from ScentXplore. So I decided to come on again today. This is part 4. And today we're going to knock out quite a few of them. But today I'm also going to use some strips because some of these I've already tried on skin. So I already know how it dries down and how it starts off, especially these homage ones. However, we also got a few from the House of Barada. All right. We got one from J Scent as well. And I think I found a new one from Ren what is this? Ren Atelier. Okay. So we're going to get our nose on some of these, man. I'm trying to wrap this up at the beginning of the year and get back to this thing, man. All right. What's going on, Mike? Man, some of the day is MFK, masculine plurial. Or plurial. My girl Simone, what's going on? This is new? Yeah. I was off today, so I decided to go ahead and get on camera, get behind the mic. You already know. But yeah, y'all, man. Hey, like I said, today, this week has been eventful, to say the least. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. In this community, in this world, there are sheep, shepherds, and wolves. Okay. You need to find out which one you are and adjust accordingly. All right. Also, y'all, year 2026 is the year of the scammer. All right. So, y'all be careful. I've been getting mass emails and whatnot from people trying to get you to submit this. I mean, I'm waking up to 1 or 2 a day, man. But y'all be careful out there, all right? Man, it's crazy. Oh shit, this is really it really is live. Yeah, it's alive, baby. What's going on, Dan? What's good? All right. But yeah, man. So let me go ahead and get to it. With no further ado, let's jump right into it. So at ScentXplore, your boy was able to go by this house. Compliments of Charm City. He definitely recommended it to me. Talked highly about this particular house. J Scent. Okay. I do believe this is a Japanese house. They did have some really good artisanal fragrances in there. And yeah, man, I actually enjoyed quite a few of them. Now they left, I think, well, this is the only one that I have in my bag. So I guess they gave us one in the ScentXplore bag. And this one here is W21 Tsukishi Zuki. Tsukishi Zuki. All right. And yeah, the beautiful thing about this is that instead of giving you just a regular 2 ml, they actually give you 10 ml bottles. All right. So here it is, y'all. All right. I don't know if you can see that, but from J Scent Fragrance Collection. All right. Tsukishi Zuki. All right. Tsukishi Zuki. Let's go ahead and get this on skin. Do I have anything on? No. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we got now. Ah, here's what we got, y'all. So they do give you 10 mils, but instead of a sprayer decant, they give you the roller, as you can see. So let's see what we got here, all right? Go ahead and roll some of this on. Make sure I'm doing this right. All right. Maybe, maybe not. Let me see here, y'all. Tell you what, let me figure out how to get this thing working. And until then, we're going to go ahead and move on. Let me go ahead and go to the house of Ren Atelier. All right. Let me go ahead and put this on here so that people know what I'm talking about. All right. Let me go ahead and edit. All right. All right. So we got Ren Atelier. Okay. And from Ren Atelier, we have, well, actually, it doesn't give me the name off top. So we're going to go ahead and open it. Let's see what's on the decant. All right. Get this thing going. So here we go. Ren Atelier, and we have, you know what? I'm playing myself on this. All right. Let's go ahead and tone this down. All right. There we go. So Ren Atelier, and we got Batuk. All right. Batuk. Batuk. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. Let me see here. Ren Atelier Batuk. All right. There we go. Now, yeah, let's see what this is hidden for. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on skin, tell y'all what I'm getting, and then I will break down the notes as usual per usual, and we'll see how it all plays out. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hmm. Interesting. Fresh, citrusy, kind of sweet, not too fresh. All right. Aromatic will probably be the best way to describe it. Definitely strong in the air. Citrusy, sweetness to it. There's a little earthiness, a little green to it. Let me see here. What's going on, Terrence? What's good, David? What's going on, everybody in the chat? What's going on? Sin of the day for you is okay. No sin of the day. All right, man. Well, hey, take care, my boy. Take care, man. Take care of yourself. It's a lot of stuff going out there. Marvelous G, what's going on, man? What's going on, baby? My guy said, got to smell amaretto oat from J Sense. Yeah, hell, I got to get this thing cracked. All right. Sunday Sospiro Cadenza. All right. Nice, nice, nice. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. What's going on, Rock Boy T? Let me see here. So just so y'all can see, all right, I've got it pulled up. All right, go ahead and give y'all the notes. Let y'all see as well. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Green facets, a little floral. This is good. All right. For those who are following along, man, look, we got pomelo and blood orange in the top. All right. Blood orange is noticeable, but the pomelo, it gives it a soft, fruity, almost like a soft, fruity blend. Kind of condenses the strength of the blood orange because anybody that's rocked with the blood orange fragrance, you know it can come across as strong. The bamboo is giving it almost like a fresh, sweet floral feel. All right. Now, I don't get a specific rose. I do get a little bit of a floral. It's definitely soft in the back, but I do get the earthiness from the patchouli. All right. I can sense a little earthiness blended in with that oak moss as well. But yeah, man, this is good. Now, it has a note of wool. I'm not exactly sure how that is affecting the overall fragrance itself, but all in all, this is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Put together well on my skin. All right. What's going on? Welcome back, Charm. Yes, sir. All right. It's actually pretty good, man. And it's a blend that I'm not used to. I've never really been big on dealing with greens, earthy notes, and whatnot. Typically, whenever I deal with fruits, the fruits are the highlight. They usually come in strong. Sometimes they leave quick, sometimes they hang around. But you know, I think the thing that I like most about this is probably the bamboo, and I'm curious to see how the wool, how the fragrance note of wool is affecting the overall composition of the fragrance, man. This is interesting. But I know I'm picking up that bamboo, that pomelo, and that blood orange, and they're good. I'm really enjoying this right now. What's going on, Tay? What's good, baby? Scent of the day is Ajmal Odeud. All right. Salute to you, my friend. It's funny whenever I read my guy's messages on here, I always read them like he's like he got that. Well, actually, no, Tay does have that Tracy Morgan voice. He come in, what's up, Chief? He just ain't got that look on his face, man. But that's my guy. What's good, baby? But yeah, man, hey, these notes are something else. Man, there is a little bit of a powdery nature to it. I think that's where the wool comes in. I'm not sure if it's giving it a powdery essence or it is kind of giving it kind of like a cotton candy feel. Anybody who's had cotton candy, you would know that it has a level of feel to it, even though the thing is airy and light. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, and I'm thinking this is what is being brought to by the wool, maybe the oak moss or whatnot. I do think that bamboo is giving it a little bit of sweetness. I think I am starting to get the rose a little bit more, but it's still not really a distinct rose like a Taif rose or damask rose or whatnot. I think this is just a regular rose, providing a regular floral background to it. It's good. Hey, Charles, I already understand, man. Welcome to the horizontal frame, man. But this is good, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this. This is my first time ever hearing about this brand, but Ren Artelier, not bad, not bad. I think I might have to do a little more diving into this house just because I'm curious. Anybody that uses different notes like wool, bamboo, you get my attention. And lo and behold, the use of those two notes definitely got my attention for sure. What's going on? What's good? My guy Mo, man. What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. This is actually pretty nice, man. Clean. kind of sweet, fruity, a little floral in there, a little green, a little earthiness. Not bad, y'all. Not bad. It's not bad. Nice, simplistic bottle. Nice little cap. Not sure what level or what price point is punching at, but from the looks on things, it's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely worth getting your nose on or getting it on skin and getting your nose on it. I like that. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Definitely interesting. Off my first impression, I can honestly say I'm not sold on it being a bottle for me, but as a decant, I can pretty much guarantee you that I am likely to wear this out. In other words, I'm likely to wear it a few times until it's empty because it's good. It is good. Yeah, I got to give it that. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, next up, let me go ahead and get to this. We got Barada. Barada. Yeah, you see that. You see the name. All right. Now they actually dropped in a little gift pack in here, and this gift pack contained three fragrances. We got Vanilla Sky. We got King Soleil. This is something that the cul-de-sac has been talking about. I think Walt first mentioned it, as far as I can remember. And then we got Barada Rose. All right. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and check out Vanilla Sky. See what it's offering. All right. Go ahead and apply it. Let's check out this decant, see if they got, oh, not bad. Hmm. Definitely vanilla. Definitely almost like a clean vanilla, too, if you understand what I'm talking about. It doesn't smell like it's blended with anything spice or anything like that. Hmm. Interesting. This is good, y'all. Hmm. I'm not really a gourmand guy or a vanilla guy, but yeah, I can give praise when they do a good job, and this seems to be good, man. I won't lie to you. Just smells like a. Actually, I'm starting to pick up maybe a little citrus in here. Honestly, it smells like a less citric, unspicy honey. Let me see some here, y'all, because we get a lot of. I've been getting a lot of perfumes recently where you can't find them on Fragrantica or Profumo. So you have to look them up on their own. Hold on one second. Let me get in here. So I got a Vanilla Sky by Mystic Parfum. No, that's not what I'm asking for. Let's see if we can go to their website and find it because it's not on here for whatever reason. Let's see. All right. Vanilla Sky. Let's see. Yeah. What the hell? Check this out, y'all. So I'm over here looking for the fragrance, trying to see what I can find. I go to their website, Barada, right? I type in Vanilla Sky, nothing. Yeah, Simone, I don't even know what wool smells like. That's what I'm dying to figure out. All right. Probably sheepish. Yeah. Uh, oh man. But I'm typing in Vanilla Sky. As you can see, it says Barada Vanilla Sky, y'all. Type in Vanilla Sky and there's nothing. All right. Let me go back out of here. All right. Maybe I'm tripping, you know. Maybe I'm tripping. All right. Now, maybe this is what they're talking about. Barada by Mystic Parfums. Okay. Maybe this is it. Okay. Okay, cool. So we got top notes here are creamy vanilla. Heart note is golden amber. Base note is caramel and soft musk. That's interesting. So I was picking up something citric, but obviously I must have been wrong, unless there's some notes that are not mentioned in here. However, with that vanilla and that amber, you know what? Maybe it's not the citric. Maybe my nose just deceived me. This does kind of smell like, don't get me wrong, the vanilla and amber combo remind me of the vanilla and amber combo early on into Grand Soir. Now, I'm not saying that it has a citric feel to it. I still want to say that there was something citric in the beginning. But right now, I'm getting a smooth vanillic amber. It's heavy on skin, and I'm starting to pick up maybe a little bit of that caramel. Not much, still kind of early, but I am getting a little bit of it in the background. All right. This is not bad. Vanilla Sky is actually a really good fragrance. For all my vanilla lovers out there, if you love a vanilla fragrance, this might be something to look into. And it's inexpensive. These are what a lot of people would consider cheapies, but I just call them affordables. You know, $45 over here at what is this? Sadu Luxury. I'm sure you can find them on maybe a more recognizable site for around the same price. But this is not bad. This is not bad. Smooth, silky, creamy, vanilla and amber with some caramel. Honestly, I think my vanilla girls would love this. All right. This is very good. It feels like it smells and feels like it's going to last a bit. All right. And then on top of that, I'm smelling it, and this is perfect for anybody that feels like layering something, whether it be with body oils or other fragrances. This would be an ideal layering fragrance because it would get you that vanillic amber base. If you wanted to put something on top of it or put something on the other side of your body and just have it waft together, bro, this would be good. But this is good, y'all. I can see myself wearing this every once in a while, but I can't see myself buying a full bottle. Smooth, creamy. I'm telling you, man, this is good, y'all. Hey, Vanilla Sky. Oh, go ahead and get off this real quick. Go ahead and bring this in. All right. Vanilla Sky, y'all, by Barada. Not bad, not bad. All right. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Rose. Okay. So next, I got the Barada Rose. All right. Go ahead and smell that one and save King Soleil for later. What'd you say, Simone? He said, just when I thought I wasn't buying any more vanilla, put that in the chat. I got you. All right, I got you. I'll put it to the side real quick. But yeah, man, look. Banana Rose. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, that's right. We go here. Let's see what you got. Let's see how good you are at blending rose or perfuming rose. Ah, you got it? Okay, good, good, good. All right, y'all. Not bad. Okay. Banana rose. You definitely get an opening of bright, somewhat sweet rose, very fresh, with a green feel to it, almost like a bouquet with plenty of greenery. Okay. This is good. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm wondering, where are these fragrances coming from? Are these notes? Are these actual fragrances? Well, it appears that they're actual fragrances, but for whatever reason, it's hard to find them. It's crazy. Or at least they're not on the regular site. Let's see here real quick. All right. Here we go. So Barada Rose, all right. So, and the top it has geranium, bergamot, grapefruit, lychee, apple, and pear. I definitely get the lychee. I definitely get the geranium because you get a very soft floral effect on here. I'm not so sure about the apple, but the pear I can feel. The pear I can tell. All right. In the mid, you get Turkish rose, jasmine, gardenia, and peony. Okay. Peony, I'm getting the, this is where that bouquet comes in. So you do get the little peony. Sometimes peony reminds me of baby's breath in a lot of cases. In several cases, not a lot of cases, but several cases when I smell floral fragrances and they say they have peony, sometimes I get like a baby's breath added to the bouquet to style. You know, the jasmine, the gardenia in there, heavy florals, the rose is heavy as well. Then in the base, you get vanilla, musk, vetiver, sandalwood, amber, cashmere, and moss. All right. This is interesting, man. It does remind me of something, though. It's a bit more synthetic. Yeah, help me out. Let me get to the chat. Get back to the chat real quick. Help me out. If you've smelt this or you know where it's going, Rich Money Cash, Delina. Ooh, you could be right. What up, John? What up, my boy? What's going on, man? Happy Familia. Yeah, man. Happy New Year. I'm tripping, bro. You know what? I could see Delina from it. And yeah, Simone. Yeah, it has a mini gift set. Let's see real quick. You know, the funny thing is, I usually don't try and talk about what it smells like, but on this one, definitely got to put it out there. All right, definitely got to check and see, man, because I'm curious. But Rose is all right. But Rose dupe. All right, let's see. Up and there you go. Hey, good guess or way to go, Rich Money. They said that it is definitely an inspiration. It's inspired by of Delina Exclusive. So okay. Fresh, soft rose. All right. Fresh, soft florals. Rose forwarded. Okay. Man, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I think this is what you were looking at, Simone. This 5-piece gift set where you got the shower gel, the body lotion, the fragrance, and everything else on here, huh? But yeah, man, that geranium, oh God, geranium, bergamot, grapefruit, lychee, apple, and pear. And those notes seem really just to be kind of given a supplemental value that's kind of bringing forth the florals, man. This is actually pretty darn good. If you don't have the money to afford Delina, or if you don't want to pay the money, because I don't want to say afford, because I got clones I wear, and it's mainly because I keep them and I don't get the OG, mainly because I don't see the value in it. I don't think that the fragrance itself is worth the original, the OG asking price. So I'll go get the clone. It's nothing to me. I just sometimes I want to smell good more so than, you know, smell uh nah, sometimes I just want to smell good, and the right price will get the right fragrance. That's really what it comes to. Sometimes when I get the OGs and whatnot, I get the OGs because there's something more in them and their composition, the way they're put together, that that kind of gives me a feeling of accomplishment when I wear it, or it kind of fulfills whatever need that I have and what I'm looking for in the moment. Like, say for instance, if I want something complete, I'll go get Ani over the House of Harmony's vanilla X squared or whatever, because it's something about that addition of citrus in there that makes it a little more whole. It's a little spicy, a little citric. I just sometimes I smell some of these like, and I don't need it. Let me take one for instance. Let me see. Now I got Greenlee ahead of time, so I love PDM's Greenlee, right? Very simplistic in nature, easy going, right? Had I have known about French Avenue's, what is it, Aether, I probably wouldn't have bought Greenlee. If it had come out, what, 2.5 years ago when I first bought Greenlee and was enjoying it, I probably wouldn't buy Greenlee. I keep Aether or Ether, whatever it is. All right. Because it's a simple fragrance and it gets the job done simply, you know? It's nothing to write home about. It's just good, green apple, sweet, excuse me, aromatic, light on skin, especially down here in Texas where I need it. I'm good. I don't need to pay the 260. So that's it. What's going on, John C? What's good, baby? My guy Mo said Barada is underrated to me. Very nice selection of fragrances. Yes, indeed. There was one that I wore the other day. I got to post it to my community online on YouTube, but there was a combo. I've been wearing quite a few of Jay Chantel's body oils, and she had a recent one that I got to go back and get. I'm gonna post it on the community tab. But I wore it with Barada's. It's their rendition of Lafayette Street by Bond Number Nine, and it was Barada Onyx. Very good. Very good rendition. I like it a little bit more because it's a little sweeter. The spice is a little sweeter as well. I like its use of cinnamon or whatnot in there. And then on top of that, the apple note is a little brighter and the fragrance overall lasts longer and it's a little more aromatic. The performance on Lafayette Street on me was, I wanted more. It left me wanting more. Um, and the projection, it was good, but it wasn't what I would like for it to be with the notes and the way it presented itself off skin. I wanted something a little louder. It didn't have to scream, but a little louder than what it was giving me. And Barada Onyx gave me that. So shout outs to them for that. And hey, I enjoyed it, man. My guy John C says scent of the day is Pierre Guillaume Paris. All right. Cose number 2. All right. Let me check that out. Write this down. When the mayor John C speaks, we listen, baby. We listen. What up, Spence, man? Appreciate you for coming by. Hitting the like button, man. Appreciate it. Dior Sport 2021, scent of the day. Loving it, man. Hey, loving the content you push. Bro, hey, I'm loving what you're doing too, man. Those YouTube shorts, I'm liking the concept, brother. For real, I'm liking them, especially the hue that you tend to put on there. So, hey, shout out to you too, my guy. Keep it going, man. Hey, I'm waiting for that next live stream so I can be in the chat and say what's up. Sven, what's good, baby? Scent of the day is Paco Rabanne, 1 million Royal. Okay, little blood orange. Speaking of, we were just talking about a fragrance from Ren Artelier, all right, that had the note of blood orange in it. And here you are with 1 million Royal. Smelling good, man. One of my favorite notes, one of my favorite citric notes. Blood orange is definitely a good one, man. But yeah, so that's that. All right. That was Barada Rose rendition of Delina Exclusive. Very good. Peony forward, rose heavy, aromatic fragrance. It is not as light as Exclusive. This is heavier, so this has more weight off skin, and it's going to be, if you spray it enough, it'll be a room filler. So this is going to get you the longevity, the projection that Delina Exclusive doesn't always give everybody. This is going to give it, and it's got a little more girth to it, a little more body. So it's going to come across heavier and more noticeable. It's not as aromatic, but it does fill the air. So shout out to them for that one. And last, let me go ahead and get this because Walt and everybody else has talked about this one. My guy, I think Mo did too. I think Mo talked about it on one of his ventures out there to the wholesale place. Let me see real quick, man. All right. Let me go ahead and get that on scan real quick. All right. And this right here is Barada King Soleil. Okay. Barada King Soleil. Mo, I might, man. I might. I have to go after work. I think I'll be off around 1 or so. So I'll probably drop by, go holler at Max because I need to talk to him anyway. But let's go ahead and see what King Soleil has for us. All right. Let's see if this one's on either Fragrantica or Parfumo. Let's see if it's on one of them. Yeah. Well, all right. It's not on there, but okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. This one off skin smells hella synthetic and synthetic in a bad way. I'm not feeling this one. This has an inky feel, not an inky smell, but an inky feel. A little too dense for the notes that it's combining. I don't think I don't think this blend is that good to me. Hold on 1 second. Let me see here. It says opens with a dazzling Mediterranean medley, Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, and Sicilian lemon. Okay, I've had that blend together before. This is something different, but that's in the opening. Okay, it says it was blended with a vibrant red and yellow fruits for a juicy, energizing burst. Red and yellow fruits. I don't know about that one. Energy. It typically when you have a citrus opening, it does give you a little energy. It does come across as vibrant and whatnot. And this does in a sense, but hold on, we got to get to the heart because I'm having a feeling that some of these heart notes are kind of blended in with them, and it's just not giving an overall good feel. Here we go. So the heart notes, it says sensual at core with jasmine, sandalwood. There goes the creaminess instead of the aromatic nature. All right. Balsam, Kafal balsam. Uh, All right. Anything Peru balsam, anything balsam is kind of resinous. Uh, Yeah, nah. Cashmere wood and ambergris, giving it depth, warmth, and subtle sophistication. Yeah, I'm not feeling the Khufu balsam on this one. I don't know about that warmth or the sophistication. Honestly, I think it gave it an animalic nature to it. Maybe not animalic that it smells fecal, but it's just it took away from the blend. It took away and kind of leaked into the opening for the citruses, and it's the problem. That balsam is the problem. I really believe it and the sandalwood. Now it says red and yellow fruits in the opening. I'm wondering if they're talking about additional fruits to, in addition to the Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, and Sicilian lemon. If it is, then if they put other red and yellow fruits in there, that could be the issue as well. That could be the issue instead. But the way they worded on the site is as if those were the red and yellow. What you call it? They're wording it as if the Sicilian orange, the Calabrian bergamot, and Sicilian lemon are the red and yellow fruits. So I'm not exactly sure, but this is not a good blend. I don't like the way this is put together. All right. They said it settles into a gourmand woody foundation of Madagascar vanilla chocolate. Oh hell no! Yeah, I don't even know why they put. I don't even want to smell the rest of this on the go. There are some things that just need to be left alone. Like so, you opened it up, summertime citrus, and then you closed it with something gourmand heavy chocolate, vanillic, sugar, something sweet. This is yeah, nah. I'm sure there are some people that like it, but not me. Not me. The opening ain't bad. I tell you what. Let me say this. Reading the notes, I'm not sure how this is going to work out, especially when we're dealing with a $40, $50 frag. Right now, I'm not enjoying the blend. However, it is I think that balsam that was leaking into the opening. I think that balsam is I think it's clearing itself up. I'm only getting the citruses again, and it's not bad, but we're gonna definitely have to come back to this because I don't know. Just reading the notes and whatnot, I don't doubt perfumers. There are a lot of equipped perfumers, people that are doing good jobs, but this just reads off like it could be a masterpiece or a tragedy. But I'm starting to feel like I'm leaning more towards tragedy. But we'll see. We'll give it a little time on skin. All right. Rich Money said I saw where someone said Herba Pura with chocolate hazelnut. See who the hell does that? Herba Pura with chocolate hazelnut, coffee, and tonka bean. Who the hell puts that together? Simone said base described as soft musk or creamy woods. Yeah. It's making your head hurt. Yeah. Masterpiece or headache. That's the problem. And I guess I have to let it dry down and come back to it. But yeah, right now I'm kind of up in the air. We gonna see. All right, let me see if I can. Let me see here. Okay, trying to see if this thing is gonna work on your boy. Ah, there we go, y'all. There we go. All right, Kicks, my guy, what's good, baby? Hey, Rich Money Cash, it definitely stands a chance of being a panty pull upper, man. You might have called it real quick. Nah, man, I'm trying to figure out how do I get this thing to let some of this darn fragrance out. Like, yo, what's your man got to do? All right, well, hey, we gonna say, hey, we gonna have to come back to this J Scent thing, man. I'm not sure how to crack. Hey, if anybody knows how to get it to come out of here, all right. If you see, hold on one second. Let me get off of here. All right, because that fragrance and that picture is just giving me a headache right now. But say, hey, if anybody knows how to use this, how to actually get the fragrance out of here, you know what I'm saying, the liquid, let your boy know in the chat, please, because right now I am at a loss for words. I cannot get this on skin right now for whatever reason. All right. All right, y'all. So that'll do it for Barada. Now, I got a little gift pack in here from Elysian. And what's going on, Mitra? Give me a second, man. Rollers are weird. Indeed, Dutch. Indeed, man. Spin said favorite plum and favorite cherry. I would have to say that the cherry one by Chris Collins happens to be one of my favorites right now. Uh, and if I had to say my favorite plum spin, I'd probably say Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi by Memo in Paris. All right. Abu Dhabi, it'll probably be a tie. Abu Dhabi and Cashmere Sex by the Elemental. There you go. Favorite plums, and then my favorite cherry, like I said, will probably be the Chris Collins, that cherry one, or what is the one that I recently got? Or Busted Cherry. You know what? That's ironic. Spin two of the same houses, right? So the Elemental has Cashmere Sex, which is one of my favorite plums. All right, wild berries and plum blend. And he also has Busted Cherry, which is one of my favorite cherry fragrances. I haven't bought it yet, but I will soon. All right. Then on top of that, now Plum Japonais is definitely top tier, but honestly, that is more nostalgic than anything. If I had to pick a plum forward fragrance, I'm going with Memo Paris, Abu Dhabi, and Cashmere Sex by the Elemental. Cherry, I'd have to say Busted Cherry by the Elemental, and then of course the Chris Collins joint as well. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Things could change, but as of right now, that's it, man. Manhattan Cherry. There you go. But I have to say there are two different types of cherry because Busted Cherry is a little more deeper, a little darker than Manhattan Cherry. It's a little brighter. So yeah. Hey, Sven, the blessing is, man, I had a guy on here and he had an entire decanter of Plum Japonais. He sent your boy, think it was I think he sent me a 50 mil, but he sent me one, and man, I've worn it a couple of times. Lovely. Lovely. Mitra said plum and cognac. Plum and cognac is darn good. Darn good. Let me see here. Bow ties fragrance. Hey, shout out to him, man. Look, I actually really like his fragrance. Only thing is, and I bought a backup bottle on this recent release. on this release that's out right now. But the thing is, I don't put it in there because it's not plum forward, but it is plum noticeable. All right, if that makes sense. So I would say yes, it would be up there, but it wouldn't be top. But definitely enjoy wearing it. Low key love it, especially for the price. I don't care what nobody says. Price matters. All right. And for that price, 100 mil for $75, and it's of quality, and it's a good blend. Yes. What's going on, Ralph? Nah, my brother, you right on time. I mean, you're a little late, but you right on time in a sense. All right. But yeah, I would have to say those are the two, Finn. You can run with that for now. My love and enjoyment of fragrances is fluid. You know, it's one thing today, it could be another thing next week. Mentor is definitely one that I could put up there as well. Um, Honestly, I could, for what it's worth, I'll probably swap Mentor and Abu Dhabi out because they're not the same, but they are similar. Spicy plum, you know, and yeah, either one of those. Mentor would definitely be top three for me. Definitely be top three. So Spence said, hey, I got lucky and found a decanter of plum japonais. I got 12 meals on the cheap. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's always good to find somebody who's decanted and whatnot. But yeah, man, I'm hoping that they bring that thing back out, honestly, because it was beautiful. Look, like I said, it's up there for more for nostalgic purposes, more so than what you call it, than it being like one of my favorites to wear. I love wearing it, but it's not like top three. It's a holy grail because of the nostalgic purposes behind it. Yeah, the Cosmo one is actually pretty darn good too. Not putting it up there just yet. Got to get a little more wear on it, but it's good, man. Hey, don't blame me. Don't blame me, Simone, man. I'm up here just talking about stuff. All right. So here we go, y'all. So Elysian left us with a sample in the pack. All right. And on my sample, I have Opal Cove. All right. Opal Cove. And this is an X straight. All right. Let's see if they gave me a heads up, maybe some writing on it. And Elysium was a beautiful display, y'all. Definitely a very nice display this year. I think Elysium was the one where you went up there and they actually were serving you tea or coffee or something, a drink that was put together to mimic the fragrance that it was based on. And trust me, there was a green one that they had. It was good. I think it was matcha. I think it was green matcha or something like that. I forget the name, but I think it was matcha, and it was warm. It was good, y'all. It was damn good. Oh yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, small. That's not on me, baby girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sis. Got to have a little more restraint. Yes, sir, Raf. Shout out to you, man, for all that you've done, man. I had to send you a decant, and then nah, bro, I'm done decanting my plum Japanese because then I put some, and I put a decant in the pack for my guy Duck. That's it for a while. All right, my decanting of plum Japanese days are over. But let's see what we got here. All right, we got Opal Cove from Elysium. I'm not sure, Dutch. I know that they used to set up a lot of shops. Like they would go over there and do like speaking and whatnot at a couple of places in Atlanta. I think there was one. I think I saw them do a couple of places in Tennessee or like the Memphis, Nashville area. So I'm not sure where they're based out of, but I know a couple of people I can ask because look, my girl Carrie, Kirby, Marcy, they love Elysium. Ah, interesting. This is definitely leaning feminine. It's very soft, fruity, floral. All right. And let me see here. All right. So it did come with a card in here. All right. So it came with a card, and on the card it kind of gives the notes and whatnot. Let's go ahead and talk about. So it says it has tiara flower, green coconut, okay, sea salt, carambola, water lily, mineral, almond milk, Madagascar vanilla, ambergris, vetiver, driftwood, ylang ylang or ylang ylang. It's not bad. This is definitely soft, airy, aromatic. It's going to carry in the air. All right. You walk past somebody, it's definitely going to leave a nice little sillage. Nothing too strong, but definitely noticeable. Um, in the midst of here, you do get the florals. You do get a soft, very soft, fruity nature to it. Not very sweet, but it's naturally sweet. Not one where they've got notes in there that are adding on to the sweetness, such as tonka bean or anything like that. I think you're getting a natural sweetness from the green coconut. There's also a green, kind of a floral vibe as well. I'm thinking that's, well, of course, that's part of the water lily and everything. But this is good, man. Madagascar vanilla is probably added to the sweetness. But the thing about it is that this is very aromatic, very nice, very nice. I would love to smell this on a woman passing by, or a woman that's holding my hand. I this is a really good fragrance. All right, soft spoken, but very apparent. Um, yeah, this is nice. I really like this. I wouldn't wear it. I would love to smell it on a woman. I think it would be, yeah. I think this would be nice, man. Very soft spoken. When I smell this, I'm thinking of a more quiet woman that's very social, chooses her words wisely, um, shows emotion, but never too much. I guess you would say under control. I don't know. I'm not trying to describe a person I date or nothing, but no, this is good, man. I like this. This is a warm weather fragrance. I can see, for my ladies, I can see you in a floral dress. For my sisters, I can see you in a sundress. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, all right. Yeah, man. Rock Boy T said I need to get my nose on that plum Japonais. Bro, I'm telling you, I really believe they're gonna bring it back out. I hope so. I'm hoping so. That's where we're gonna leave it. Okay, Ralph. You doing a stream with Marcy soon? Cool, cool. All right. My guy Finn said plum Japonais aside, there are some banging you in frags out. Okay, yeah, yeah, for real. Yeah, there have yeah, Tom Ford has been bringing some pretty good ones out. Only thing about Tom Ford is their price, and they're so linear and whatnot. Are they well put together? Yes. Smooth, everything. I've liked several of the last releases. Um, but man, hey, look, look, look. They're worth the price if it's in your budget. Even if it's not your budget, if you value them to that point, then so be it. We all value fragrances on different levels. Me personally, I value certain accords and notes differently from others. If it has a nice oud note, I pay a little more. If it has a nice plum note or citrus or whatnot, it just depends on your liking, your specifications. All right. Me personally, I'm not a Tom Ford guy. I appreciate what he does, but I'm not a Tom Ford purchaser, mainly because I don't necessarily I enjoy the fragrances, but I don't see the value of buying a full bottle like that. What's going on, Ricky? What's good, baby? Scent of the day is vintage, right? See, and there we go. There's a nice little plum one. It's not my top two or top three, but definitely the rendition of Paragon. Love it. Love it. Let me see here. Let me get a little deeper in the chat, y'all. Yeah, this Elysian is good though. It's nice. definitely like it. Dutch, I got you, bro. Been locked up in meetings all day. So okay, all right, bet. All right. If I'm describing you, then go ahead and get your money. Get your money ready, Simone, and go ahead and purchase that fragrance, man. For real. Just said Merchant of Venice Arabesque is a phenomenal plum fragrance. I still gotta smell it, Dutch. I still gotta smell it, man. Sundress Rumble, you already know, baby. What up, Beardson? What's good, my guy? What's going on, Alicia? Center Day is Barcelona by Kismet Olfactive. All right. And my guy Rap said, I'm sure Tom Ford will bring it back to the linear collection. Unless Tom Ford makes Plum Japonais Parfum and the private collection for $600. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, but hey, to each his own. Beautiful fragrance. I'm looking forward to any release of it because for me, like I said, it's a classic. Yeah, they are dope, man. But yeah, I'm not willing to do that either. Yeah, Arabesque is fire. Yeah, I got to get my nose on that. But yeah, so anybody who's looking for a nice, soft, fruity, softly sweet floral fragrance that's gonna smell good in the air and on skin, man, I'm telling you, Opal Cove, Opal Cove by Elysian. Get your nose on it, man. This is a good one. It's a good one. If I needed to, I would get this on my girl for sure. What's going on, Beerson? You said, got a question. First time date, you going with Aqua Dubai or Collage Dreams or Zando? I'm gonna tell you this, Beerson. If it's an evening date, I'm going with Zando. All right, hands down. The way that thing dries down into that kind of dry, vanillic yet boozy, kind of chocolatey accord, bro. I wore that yesterday, or was it? No, I wore it yesterday, I believe, bro. Too damn good. Too damn good. Okay. Now, if it's a daytime, especially if it's daytime, sun's out, and it's of a good temperature, I'm going with Cutlouch Dreams. All right. Aqua Dubai is good, but no, that Zando, and let's be honest. Here's the thing: if you're on a date, you should be playing to the whims and the preference of your date. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you like this: I haven't met a girl yet that doesn't like the note of vanilla. All right. But I've met plenty that don't like, necessarily like the blend of chocolate and everything that Aqua Dubai has. All right. But Xandol with this vanillic blend and whatnot, I'm going with Xandol at night, and I'm going with Cod Lodge Dreams for the daytime. Okay, just depending on the time. That would be my recommendation based on those three that you asked me about. But it definitely needs to be according to where the date is, what type of date you're on, and everything else. Finn said, "I love me some Tom Ford, but way overpriced on a lot." Yes, man. Look. If you got it, you got it. For me, even when I got it, I ain't got it. All right. Even when I got it, I ain't got it. All right. I had to get my nose on that, man. Prunella. Let me go ahead and star that. Does says Vin and them prices aren't even necessary. They're really not, bro. They're really not. But hey, this is capitalism. There's greed in every sector of capitalism, bro. And, people want to get as much as they can while they can. But y'all, we talk about this a lot, but just remember, a lot of people think we're powerless. We have the power. Now, you just need to control yourselves. But we have the power to kind of control the prices more than you think. All right. If we don't buy, then they adjust. At the end of the day, they need our money. They need you to spend money. And if you are more cautious with the way you spend, if you are buying less, or if you are making sure that your purchases are more quality or purposeful, Guess what? That they need to, then they will start to make sure that their production, their products are more quality and purposeful. It goes hand in hand, but too many people just can't fight their own will or their own habits, their own nature to just go spend money. Consumerism is the biggest problem, more so than capitalism. If you really want to know, consumerism is killing us because the more people consume, the more they're gonna raise the prices. It's just how it is. That's hit them notes are a rough draft. Yeah. He said just greed. Yeah, yeah, that's true, man. Let me see what Beerson said. All right. Sandal is fire, not gonna lie. Two-part date. I will wear dreams in the day, sandal at night. There you go. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. It's ideal. And trust me, thank me later. Look, she will come in by the end of the night. All right. Hey, Zando will get you that nightcap. Now, what you do with that cap, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but hey, make sure you cap up, all right? But hey, Zandal is one of the ones I don't care about the price. I care about the quality and I care about the production on skin. And Zandal is good as hell. Okay. I'll give Neeb that. Shout out to Neeb for that one. Zandal is good as hell. All right. That dry down, very nice. Very freaking nice. All right. I don't care about the oils and whatnot on my skin. That ish is good. 2 hours in, I'm starting to love that fragrance for the next 8 hours sometimes. So yeah, give it a try. Hey, let me know how it works, Beerson, for real. Like I said, it's worked for me. Let me know how it works for you, for real. Prunella by IFF. I still got it, Raf. You know, let your boy get some. Yeah, I'm going to buy them, and I'm going to put my nose on. I promise. All right, Reggie, what's good, baby? Dubai Night is a GD. Oh, it's good too for a date night. Indeed, Dubai Nights is good. Trust me. Y'all, if you haven't seen it, trust me. I love it. I got it. Worn it a couple of times. It is good. It is darn good. Definitely good. But here's the thing. All right. A lot of people don't talk about this. A lot of people don't tell you this. When you're on a date, why are you look, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you're a man on a date with a woman, all right, why are you wearing something for you? Wear something for you, but also for her. Okay. If you are trying to get her presence, all right, if you are trying to make a lasting impression on her, if you are sitting somewhere in a booth together and you want her to lean in, why are you not wearing something that's good for her? And I'm telling you right now, if you were to go through this chat, if you were to go through anybody's chat, I deal with women, I talk to women all the time. Haven't met one yet that doesn't like a vanillic fragrance. Not one. But I tell you what, I can multiply that. The number of women that don't like vanilla, I can multiply that by 50 and give you just as many women that don't like, or 50 times that, the number of women that don't like chocolate on a man. Chocolate, believe it or not, is one of those notes that women, that I have noticed that women work up to when they're dating a guy, or, you know what I'm saying, or if they're just absolutely attracted to him. If there's a question, chocolate is one of those where they're like, why are you kind of walking around like that? But vanilla is unisex and universal. And vanilla tends to be a core note found in so many fragrances that at some point in time you're going to smell vanilla, as long as you're not smelling like Caden or something like that, or one of those Aramis fragrances. Bro, vanilla is universally appreciated. So when you wear something that's vanilla based, all right, and then blends into something that's a little more boozy, a little more not necessarily chocolate, kind of cacao or whatnot. I think on the aromatics, Xandar. bro. It just gives an overall feel, a more masculine feel, all right, and a more appreciated feel amongst women. Seriously, people don't talk about it, but look, you wear fragrances for you, but when you're on a date, you should always be considering who you're on a date with. If not, you're an idiot. I'm gonna be honest with you. You are an absolute idiot. You know what? When it's your wife or it's your girlfriend, y'all have already sealed the deal and made it matter. Hey, then you wear what you want to wear, and she'll tell you. But it's like if you're still dating and nothing is for sure, why are you not wearing something for her if you are trying to seal the deal? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Raph, sit your butt down. Man, just smelt all the rayons. Whatever. All right. Beers say I've got so much better fragrances than those three choices, but want to go with something easy. And it is easy. Vanilla, anything with vanilla in the base is an easy fragrance. It's an easily enjoyable fragrance. Seriously. They even wear vanilla in 100 degrees. Yes, bro. I'm telling you. So if you want something that's going to be easily appreciated by the woman or the other person that you're with, vanilla is always one of the best answers to wear. You never smell right, huh? Top rope is a decent vanilla. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, vanilla is an easy go-to, y'all. Come on. And y'all wonder why I'm always looking for chocolate fragrances. I got a few of them. Plus, I like the way chocolate smells. And most people do, but I don't know why, but it's weird. Chocolate on men is something that we appreciate and our significant others appreciate. But man, I've asked. I'm gonna start recording some of these conversations that I have with my homegirls and just random women that I talk to and whatnot. I'm gonna start recording some of these conversations and putting it out here, man, for real. Shout out to Top Rope. What up, Mondo? What's good, baby? All right. And you should still wear stuff your wife likes. Yes, I'm telling you. You wear for you, but at the same time, wear stuff that's appreciated by the other person. If it's your wife, you always got to keep some stuff that she loves. If it's your girlfriend, same thing. If it's a first or early date, then why are you? If you're trying to lock her down, why are you not wearing something that she would like? That's asinine. Not you, Beard. So I'm just saying, for anybody that goes against the grain, that's asinine. All right. What up, Larry? Late again? Oh man, you on time? I mean, not right on time, but you on time, baby. Center day is teriyaki intense. All right, that little plum sake note on there. I like that. I like that. Speaking of another pretty good plum fragrance, it's not plum forward. It's not plum in the sense that we're used to, like a fruity note of plum, but that plum sake feel on there is definitely good, man. I like that. Yeah, Larry, I'm telling you, good for fumbling. They over there, well, I like it. Bro, you trying to get in or you trying to get kicked out? Which one? You know what I'm saying? You trying to get the door opened wider or you trying to get it slammed in your face? Not even slammed, just shut in your face. Well, good night. I'll talk to you later. Or text me when you make it home. Hell, I'm trying to wear something that's going to say, hey, so you want to come inside? Or what are you about to do? I mean, this could help. The biggest thing, and I'm not even going to play for stupid, the biggest thing that could really help you is being able to converse with women. The most important thing to, I mean, fragrance is just literally, if it ain't the cherry on top, it's the chocolate sauce on the sundae. You got to have so much other stuff working for you before that happens. But I'm not about to get into that. Maybe I'll go through that on another day. Maybe I'll get Jason up here and we'll talk about it. That says strong opinions. Sounds like a bunch of thumbs down. Let me see here. Jeff said thoughts on Latafa Kamra Dukan. I think the Dukan is the kind of boozy one. It's not bad. Latafa Kamra, all three of theirs are actually good. I have no problems with them. I did not buy Dukan. I did buy Kamra Kawa, and I bought the original Kamra. But Dukan, I have smelt. I've got my nose on it. It's actually pretty good, especially for the price point. What is it, $30 to $40 at best, at most? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it lasts all day. It's very good. if you like it and you're on the edge of whether to buy it or not, Jeff, I'd go ahead and say if you already thinking about it or if you found a good price, bro, just get it because it's good. Definitely better in the cooler days and the cooler weather, but it's still a good purchase. My guy Beerson said liquid brune or still Zan. I'm going with Zando. Easy. Hell, as a matter of fact, I like liquid broom, but if I had to choose between liquid broom and the collage vanilla dunes, I'm going vanilla dunes. It is what it is. Some people disagree, and that's fine. I'm cool with it. But me personally, I like how vanilla dunes does on my skin a lot better, a lot more. I like the way they blended their vanilla, and I like how much more aromatic it is. It's a little more brighter. It's aromatic, bro. I'm going vanilla dunes. I will say, put some oud on your neck, and she's yours forever. Sandwiches on the menu. Y'all do not listen to this guy. Do not listen to this guy. He got some good recommendations, but then be careful because World will leave you down. See, World is married. World is married. So his wife ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They got kids. She ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. So he ain't got nothing to lose by doing it. Be careful. All right. Look, Will said a bunch of Jordan from the elbows. True. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though. You get enough Jordan from the elbows, and you'll end up with a 40-point game. You know what I'm saying? You get enough Jordan from the elbows, and you will end up with a 40-point game. That's all I'm saying. Get a sample of where outlets Dior perform, Dior intense before you pull the trigger on those. Yeah, that outlets do trash. Look. Shout out to Rayhan. They've been doing their thing. Uh, when I say it's trash because it does not come close to outlets. To me, it may hit a couple of points in the evolution of the fragrance on skin, but not enough. All right. The Dior Homme Parfum, definitely a good substitution if you don't want to pay those Dior prices. I think they're good. But the Centaurus joint, that is not a dupe of Centaurus. That is a rendition of Neve's Royal Taboo. All right. They may not like me saying that, but that's how I feel about it. That thing has no tobacco in there, so it can't be Centaurus. Okay. Point blank period. It can't be. That is Royal Taboo. All right. Or a lesser attempt at Royal Taboo. All right. So yeah. Sandwiches on demand is mad funny. All right, my guy Rockboy T said fire at will. Okay. Does sell a whole lot of mid-range jumpers. You already know, man. Hey, Jason, stop calling that top, bro. You boys going crazy on there. For real, man. Hey, man, you may have some mid-ranges in your collection, but you got to make them work. Once that money's spent, bro, I don't want to hear nothing. If you ain't selling it, you better wear that ish. All right? Wear it. Damn it. Does say one of the one the name gets put in the rafters, that's permanent, Jason. Once the name gets put in the rafters, that's permanent. For real. All right, my boy Ricky says Spectre Ghost goes hard for a cheapie. I've heard a lot of people say when I got it on skin, there was something about the opening on that fragrance that just didn't work well with me. I know some people that said they didn't get that. I did, unfortunately, and it threw me for a loop. And I bought a bottle of Ani, and I'm good. I'm good. To each his own, though. Not saying it ain't. It wasn't for me. Hey, Beerson said, I know I hear you. Definitely plays a part. You need to choose what she might like. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, you know. Bro, we all grown men in here. If we ain't married, we dating. If we ain't dating, then we engaged. Hell, you know what I'm saying? You already know. You trying to keep something feminine around. Okay. And in order to do so, you gotta do stuff for them. It's just point blank period. You gotta appease them. Will said better than bottom rope. I'm gonna ignore some of these, man. I'm gonna start ignoring this. Larry said that's the same boys. Oh, the same boys that asked for an IG instead. Bro, all right, don't have me get on this. Bro, I have this 2025, 2024, 2025 was like, what the hell? Since when did you have a whole phone in your hand and you over there asking girls for their IG? Since when did the number on the telephone become less necessary than an IG handle? If you get her number, then you should be able to get her IG. I don't get this. Somebody's got to explain the relevance in getting your IG page or IG info over the number. Is it because people were handing out fake numbers? Let me know. If that's the case, okay, cool. I get it. Because you can't just switch up an IG page. But if it ain't about getting fake numbers and whatnot, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Puerto Rico, okay. Nah, his name is almost the fragrance is top rope though. This dude. What I miss, add it to the shop cart. Thanks. You'll be all right, Simone. Hey, just make sure you Google discounts. You know what I'm saying? Google discounts. Make sure you get a 20% off before you check out. All right. How about that one? If the wife loves it, keep wearing it. You better believe it. All right, Jay. All right. Sit of the day, zoologist, sacred scarab. All right, bet. I will know. Yeah, baby. Gotta appease the wife, baby. Hibiscus mahajad was my first choice, but I know it's divided. Yeah, because look, I know a lot of women like it, but I know quite a few that were like, oh, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? That hibiscus note, bro, it is like a overly it is a hibiscus power bomb when it comes to wrestling moves. It can be way too much, seriously. So definitely wouldn't go with that one. Not on the first day. I'd probably do about 2 or 3 sprays one day when she's over at your crib and see how she feels about that. Let me see here. He said, I got to be honest, from those 3 bottles, Vanilla Dunes is the best one. I like Vanilla Dunes. If I got to wear one, I'm wearing that one. And I kept that one. I got rid of I got rid of the other one. I forget what it was. But I got rid of it. I gave it away. I was just like, nah, I don't need this. Me out here wearing banana chocolate today. This- lots of Dirk the whiskeys. Hey, and Dirk is in the Hall of Fame, baby. Never forget that. All right. While y'all out there shooting your shots, man, mid range will get you a Hall of Fame jacket. All right, and it'll get you a championship, the first in the city. All right. Let me see here, man. Let me get out here. What if you pull out of it? Man, I'm skipping that one. The one they said is symphony is not even close to symphony. You need to have symphony and where man, look, they put a lot of stuff out there. They think just because it has Ambrox and soft citrus or soft whatever, they just like tagging names on there. That's the thing. It cheapens reviewers' abilities when you all you do is compare. Talk about what you get. Let us know what your nose is getting. Stop comparing that shit to something. They should create a fragrance with a toe jam accord. Hey, don't be surprised if they do. I know there's one house that be doing some nasty and they might actually have one, Jason. And it is Etat Libre de Orange. Boy, they got one that's called like something plumber and one that has like a trash note, bro. They have them out there for real. That clearly struck a chord with Jim's for research purposes. What's going on, D man? What's good, baby? Sit of the day is Hugo Boss bottle number 6 gray. All right, cool. Twinkle Toes Parfum. Boy, y'all crazy, man. Tiptoe Elixir. That Fred Flintstone, man. They type better be. Oh, they type better than they talk. So it's easier for. Oh, okay, yeah, probably need that Finsta. I might get a perfumer to create from the elbow extrait. All right, that'd be good. Make sure it's $50 and under. Hey, that's what it is. Ask your daughter, Kick. She might be able to give you some insight for real. What is below designer? Everything. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, real quick. Even though I'm starting to wrap it up and whatnot, I'm not wrapping it up like that. But here's the thing, y'all. Real quick, I'm gonna interact with the chat right now. Okay. Yeah. Type in here. What is the upper echelon of the fragrance industry? Is it niche? And I'm just gonna throw all niche together. Is it to be niche? Is it to be designer? Or is it to be Middle Eastern? What should be the overall goal of any brand and Fragcom? Should they be striving to be like some of these niche brands such as Amouage and those? Should they be striving to be like the designers like Dior and whatnot? Or should they be striving eventually to evolve into doing what the Middle Easterns do? Let me know. Put a one in the chat if you think niche, put a two in the chat if you think designer, and put a three in the chat if they should be following the method of the Middle Eastern brands. One, two, or three. Let me see. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give him a little shine on this one. Are you a Chris Tucker brother? A Chris Tucker brother. Not even sure what that is, man. This dude. Again, hey, one, if you think the overall goal is to be niche. Two, if you think it's to be uh, the level of designer, or three, if you think it's to be on the level or on the goal of Middle Eastern. Larry said artisanal. Okay, I can get that. He said one, artisanal and niche. Okay. All right. My boy Rock Boy said two, and do whatever LV does. All right. My girl Lisa said indie artisanal. So basically one. All right. That's a difficult question. It's really not. Bottom line, they're going to create and produce based on profit margin. All right. Um, Beersom said, I think they all have their place, in my opinion. True, true. But what we'll say is designer house have been left way behind. All right. To make money. Okay. Let's go ahead and stop right here. I get everybody's answer and whatnot, but overall, I'm gonna be honest with you. My personal opinion, based on what I've seen, I think every fragrance house's goal eventually. Well, I'm not gonna say every fragrance house. I think the people that got the best method for this are the designers. All right. Let me clarify and restructure. All right. I think that those who do niche fragrances should be artisanal, should be coming up with new stuff. But I think the goal is to make money like the designers. If you haven't noticed, well, we were talking about this the other day. All right. And I mentioned several times that my guy Luke from the Elemental came up with a genius strategy that he's no longer niche, even though he makes niche quality fragrances. He's no longer niche because Luke now makes boots, purses, beauty products, lip gloss, makeup. He does it all. But the thing about Luke is that when you look at the Elemental brand, I've seen how people shop at his website. I've seen how people shop from him, period. Luke is at a point now where he sells a pair of boots, and the people who are buying the boots automatically get lip gloss and a fragrance. And when I looked at that and I noticed, dude, you making money in multiple ways, but the thing about it is that now you're running your business like a designer. The funny thing about designers, I was talking to Dutch about this, is that designers their stuff just sells based on the name, you know. Because if you go into the store and you're going in to get some Chanel something, I see too many women. I know too many women that will go in there and get a Chanel bag and just grab a perfume. I know people that go in there and get some Gucci this and then get a Gucci perfume. You know, they attach the perfume as an accessory as if it was something as simple as lip gloss. And these are big purchases, whether it be on discount or not. But the thing about it is that the way that they've branded themselves to be sold is that they literally do not need anybody speaking out for them because they've already built a name. And anytime that you go into a Macy's, a Dillard's, a Neiman's, or whatnot, a Nordstrom, and you go over there to their section, you know about the quality. But at the same time, you already know that they do fragrances. And most people that I know of that have a collection or uh, have purchased fragrances, most of them, men and women, have a bottle of Chanel, have a bottle of Gucci, have a bottle of Dior. I don't care if it's J'adore or Sauvage. They got a bottle. And a lot of times for those that they're selling to, they probably got something else of the same brand in shoes, pants, for the women, beauty, accessories. And I was just telling somebody that it's genius because Luke's in New York. Luke sells to a specific demographic of people that like to buy things all in one place. And now he has a one stop shop of a brand where someone can come through and want this makeup, want this lip gloss, and they say, you know, I looked the other day and I was halfway through my bottle. I'll go ahead and get another bottle. But how often do you hear about people waiting until that bottle's gone over there at Watch? Most people ain't buying another bottle until that thing's damn near gone. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, they're chasing the best deal. They're looking for it here and there. Whereas Luke took his stuff off of Beauty Live. So now if you want his stuff, hey, you got to go to his website. And a lot of people were talking about whether or not that was a good move. But much like Dior, much like Gucci, much like some of these other people, he been selling this stuff at full price. And I'm thinking, right now, I love Xerjoff. Are there some fragrances that I will buy from Xerjoff at full price? Damn right. Damn right. Considering one right now at a very expensive price. But knowing that, I have to ask myself, like, how, if I were willing to buy them, how long would I wait out? What all would it be determined by? And how heavy does it weigh on my mind? I'm telling y'all, I would say that at this point, for us being connoisseurs and whatnot, we want so many brands to come out with something artisanal and whatnot. But as a brand and a business itself, their goal is to basically be like the designers and to sell without having to sell. All right. People buy Chanel because of the name. You know what I'm saying? People were buying Dior before they got Johnny Depp in there. You know, that I mean, they sell themselves. Most of these perfume brands and whatnot, they want to be able to sell themselves without having to sell, without having to pay millions of dollars for marketing. Louis Vuitton, they put their stuff at the front of the store. So when you come in, you've got a big, well, I ain't gonna say the front of the store, but they put it in the middle of the store. So when you come in and you're looking at the bags, you're looking at the clothing and whatnot, can't help but see those nice bottles over there. And if you're paying for some of that other stuff, most people will come in and they'll go ahead and throw a bottle in there. There's a good amount of people that will throw a bottle in there with whatever purchase they're making. And it's crazy when you think of it because you start to count up the money. But I think that's the overall goal, to be able to sell your brand without having to sell your brand. And nobody does that better than the designers right now. Nobody does that better than designers. Now I don't know for sure, but out here we don't have an Amwad store. We don't have a Zerjoff store. You know, not that I'm out here campaigning for one, because for me I don't think it's smart, because with these discounters on the rise and whatnot, I don't think it's good to have any brick and mortar in a sense of that nature. But yeah, man, I only asked that to see where people stood, but like I said, in my personal opinion, I'm thinking everybody eventually wants to have a business similar to the designers. Who doesn't want to have to? Who doesn't want to sell without having to sell it? Whether it be through marketing, through paying influencers or whatnot. Who doesn't want a brand that they can sell to people in mass and not have to pay it out in mass? Let me go here real quick. Simone says, so he used one platform to increase his profit margin doing something else. Or he did something else to increase his notoriety. He went into the fashion, into the beauty sector to increase the notoriety of his brand, to bring more eyes upon his brand. And these eyes buy in bulk. And bulk, I mean like they buy combos. You know what I'm saying? They love a good combo. They love a good bundle because he sells to women, and women like bundles. They like to go somewhere and get the dress, get the skirt, get a bag, get some earring, get some jewelry, all in one. And he did well in noticing that, and he's doing well because of that. Sales on the strength of the name, which is brilliant branding. I'm telling you. And what better the strength of your name than to add it to different sectors of sales, of fashion, of beauty. Designers are like Escalades, nice or whatever, but artisanal is like a Ferrari. They know their target audience and don't care about being affordable. I wish that were the case, brother. I wish that were the case. Some don't, some do. Some don't, some do. Also, because designers will be in the game forever. Yes, sir. You'll never see Ferrari create an affordable vehicle to please people who can't afford their product. Correct. Correct. Hey, anybody tell me what happened to the Maybach? Because I think they had that issue too. Anybody tell me what happened to the Maybach? Where are the Maybachs right now? Okay. Kicks. Savoir faire, move like a designer. Yeah. And it's smart. It is smart. Best craftsmanship possible and aren't going anywhere. Yeah. But we can say the same thing for designer. I'm just saying. Craftsmanship is good for what they're putting together. You just got to consider the type of fragrances that they're making. Ask yourself why though. Same thought process. Fashion, frags, same thing. Yeah. People buy any and all luxury products because of the name. It's a I've arrived floss. True. I mean, I'm not going to say you were right, Rock Boy T, but I agree with you. That was my thought. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I agree with you. There is no right or wrong answer because it's all in a matter of opinion. But that's what I was leaning towards because it's just like eventually you want a brand that sells itself. You know, Ferrari sells itself. They don't care if you can afford it or not. Chanel sells itself. They don't care if you can afford it. There's enough people that will afford it or will do what they got to do to afford it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. That's how you want to be. Oh, my bad. So he said that's true. Also, people who buy luxury brands are attached to them. Yeah, they're like the people who consistently buy. The brand has built a resume with them, so they buy based off of that. Yes. All right. Sherrod said, oh, what's going on, baby? Center of the day is watch on. All right. Nice, nice, nice. What's going on, baby? Will says, Simone, see how hidden foot fetish went from toe jam to boots, all foot related? Well, shouldn't you be showing someone to their dorm by now? All right, Fragrance Journey, what's good, baby? Center of the day is quintessentially Amber Sultan Pasha. Brother, let me go ahead and start that in there. I've been writing down several of your scent of the days, my brother. But smelling good, man. What's going on, baby? All right, Simone said until those luxury brands can't keep up and deviate from their foundational creations. I'm gonna tell you right now, Simone, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. It just ain't. Because believe it or not, the artisanal factor for fragrances ain't growing like that. People, the growth in the community is based on the growth or is based on the dupes and the designers. They're not going anywhere. They're not. They ain't got no reason to deviate from their foundational creations. Now, if you're talking about fashion, they be coming up with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in what they're doing in the fashion industry, but as far as everything else, I don't know. Okay, so they were still thriving. What was I could have sworn, and I obviously I'm wrong, but what was it that happened that it was something? Maybe I have to look it up. But it was one brand. It was one brand of vehicle that was. I don't know if they had stopped production of it for a while or what, but yeah. Let me see here. Okay. That's why. Okay. So it did stop production, but it was revitalized. Okay. It was successfully revived in 2014 as Mercedes either took it over or came out on it. So, hey, I'm telling you, 2013, the brand did stop production. All right. And then they got bought out or or someone bought into it. I don't know. What is it? Yeah. So, yeah, Mercedes bought them out and then they got revived. But they did stop production and they were in a deficit. So, I remember the conversation because someone was telling me about it. So, yes, yes. Although you're right about now, Dutch, there was a point where it did so. So, yes. And their sales were down. All right. Appreciate that, Simone. I'm just trying to have a little meaningful conversation, man. That is called high luxury. Yes. I see those damn trucks around where I'm at every day. Yes. Jason, hey, you and me both, bro. That's one clone vehicle that I wouldn't mind riding in. Simone said, trust me, believe it or not, Chanel, LV have all lost money. Well, everybody to an extent loses money in certain aspects. But overall, I don't know if they've lost money like that. I'm sure the way they're set up is because they have an umbrella company. I'm sure that they've got little departments that are losing at times and whatnot, but I don't know if as a whole they're losing money like that. Balmain lost money, yes. Balmain, I ain't gonna lie to you. I smell some Balmains and yeah, they were hit or miss. More misses than hits, for sure. Rich Money said my brother had a Chrysler 300 and a Bentley kit. Hey, there you go, Jay. There you go, Mr. Virtue. There go your Maybach rendition. So Spiro does have longevity as far as what I can tell from the ones that I've had. Even Dolce Melodia, the one that I sold to Jules, it lasts long. Yes, because Daimler discontinued in 2011, and the last vehicle was 2013. Then Mercedes took over. Okay. China got a clone for y'all. Don't tempt us. The Maestro. All right, S800. is what it's called. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, let's go ahead and indulge in this for a little bit. All right. Since Mundo decided to tell us about the maestro, all right, let's see what we got here. All right. Mm, mm, yeah, not bad. Not bad. That S800 ain't looking so bad right now. I'm just saying. Let me see here. That's not a bad looking car, y'all. I'm just saying. The Huawei. All right. See this white. Oh, that Rick Ross, that cocaine music. It's not bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, go ahead and send your boy one of them renditions real quick. Pronto. I'll take it. Pronto. Hey, I'm telling you, look good to me. Hey, send it over here. Seriously. That's one where you have wait and close the door. Hey, I'm telling you. Look, Rich Money said it looks spacious. Nope, not. What up, Eddie? What's going on, man? Hey, my boy Sherrod says, shit. You know what I'm saying? Mundo tripping, man. The Latafa make Eddie, we've been all over the place, man. Ain't no telling, bro. Ain't no telling, man. After y'all right. You tell them kicks. Tell them kicks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. For the past few years, man, you go over there, they got some nice phones too. Like their phones, their phones, man. I'm thinking about buying one of those jailbroken phones and having it sent over here because them things look fire. They've got some of the latest technology that we don't even have in our phones. They got over there. Shit. That girl said, "We here to talk about it, girl. What have you heard about anything happening to them people driving them cars over there in China? Let me know, cause I ain't heard nothing. But hey, I ain't heard nothing about nobody dying behind no Huawei uh, vehicles, creating the wildest technology. Yeah, man. Look, they over here. They said Huawei unveils China's largest ultra luxury electric sedan. Man, hey, send it my way. I'll test it out for a year or two for real and be happy in it. For real. Won't have no problem, sir. But yeah, man. Hey, look. Figure we touch on that a little bit. Talking about a little bit about branding and whatnot. What are we doing? What's the overall goal and whatnot? But man, look, I think I have one more segment in me. I probably have one more live to do. The last bit of my the last bit of my samples. And then after that, pretty soon we should be getting into some other things, man. Got some more interviews set up coming up soon. So yeah, we got one more, a part 5 to my ScentXplore samples, man. Shout out to them for everything. It was a great time. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go on from there. But appreciate y'all for coming out. I know it's the middle of the day. I know that this is not the normal time that you used to seeing me pop up and pop out. But yeah, man, thank y'all for coming out. Uh, hey, appreciate you. Like I always say, hey, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have a reason to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the motivation that gives me life. Y'all are the motivation that keeps me going live on this channel. You know, and I enjoy every minute of it, man. But again, man, look, you gonna see one more. I don't care, Jason. You gonna see. Hell, you know what? I'm gonna split it into two. I'm doing two more ScentXplore samples. All right. So we're gonna have 5 and 6 coming up. How about that? All right. But I got hey, I ain't got a date tonight. I got a girlfriend. All right. I got a girlfriend. That's a every day date in a sense. So we'll see. But no, but hey, appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Like we always say, hey, let every sip be a sip. All right, let every sip lead. Wait, what did I always say? No, how did I screw that up in a moment? This is crazy. Anyway, let every sip be a sip of inspiration. Let every sniff lead to a new discovery. Man, hey, look, it's one of them days. Look, charge it to my heart. Jason, I'm sorry, but after everything that's been going on for the past 72 hours, hey, it's only fitting that I messed that up a little bit. All right. Man, please. Oh, but no, man. Hey, as always, man, appreciate y'all for coming out. It's always a fun time. May not be a long time, but always a good time when y'all are in the house on Sips and Sniffs, man. But shout out to y'all. Much love. I'll catch y'all on the next live. Until the next time, man. Peace.